Hey everyone, so this is my video response for unit number 3 on evaluating your school. And the question asks us to look at our school in terms of scheduling and transportation. And something that came up in my mind about transportation wise, and reading from the book, there was a segment on it, was having the particular student's information and their contact information for emergency circumstances, and also knowing what to do in an emergency during transportation. And I don't think that Valley College, quite personally, is adequate in terms of holding on to emergency contact information. And although it is processed in the office, kind of thinking about if there was an away game, how would the coaches know who to contact in terms of a certain student? I mean, would they have to contact the campus and the facilities on campus while they're away from home? And if they're closed or they're not away or they're not available or something of that nature, then in that instance, it's going to be difficult for them to get a hold of the emergency contact information on an away game or during transportation. And also, something that came up into my mind was, and the book states it, and I know in the law class we discussed it, was how you're not supposed to have students drive themselves to games, or you're supposed to create like an atmosphere or like have a bus, a certified bus or shuttle, or hire an outside carrier to transport your student athletes. And I know Valley College, I know quite personally, some swimmers, for example, would prefer to take their own cars, even if it was a close by swim meet. They would take their own cars and they would drive there. And I know that's not supposed to be done because it's out of compliance and it's illegal, actually. And the school can be held liable for that if there is an instance where there is an accident or something of that nature. So I think it's important to be prepared. And also in Title IX compliance, I'm kind of thinking about Los Angeles Mission College, actually. And I was talking to one of my peers, my colleagues, and she's been there for many years. And she was talking about the athletic director, but how recently, they've been coming down on them at Los Angeles Mission College for non-compliance of Title IX. And recently, they actually adapted Title IX coordinator, so they have one now that overlooks that, and they've actually now have a women's cross country team. I think it's the first time they're offering women's cross country in 15 years at Los Angeles Mission College. So it's kind of interesting to see how the college is evolving, because I've been studying it throughout certain classes. I think the sociology class, the law class, and also this class, where we discuss Title IX in more detail. And, it's nice to see how some schools are being more aware of Title IX and their compliance with Title IX, and offering more, gender equality within sports and athletics, and things of that nature. So also, I wanted to discuss, lastly, how in terms of hiring certain staff members, it's important to hire qualified staff members in order to help facilitate the process of having athletic events on campus. And I know Los Angeles Valley College is actually pretty diligent on that. They have their certain people that they call for football, for swimming. They have certain lifeguards that are, more advanced and are always on staff when there's more athletic events going on campus. And I don't know if it's really a part of the athletic director's job description in this instance to hire lifeguards, because the aquatics center does that. But I know the athletics director at Valley College works closely with the aquatics center director or manager to make sure that everything is cohesive and everybody's working together. So I think in that nature, Valley College does a good job. In the nature of transportation, they do a bad job. Mission College, I know they do a bad job in terms of gender equality, but they're getting better now. And yeah, that's pretty much it.